The following is a HennessyHendo production. It includes excerpts and material from my vast collection of books and general knowledge. Please share the videos. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Carroll Quigley, 1910–1977, was an American historian, professor, and geopolitical theorist known for his comprehensive research on Western civilization, secret societies, and global financial elites. He was a professor at Georgetown University, where he taught future U.S. President Bill Clinton and became widely recognized for his works, Tragedy and Hope, A History of the World in Our Time, and the Anglo-American Establishment. Quigley's research on elite power structures and global governance made him a controversial figure, with both historians and conspiracy theorists citing his work as key evidence for hidden influences in world politics. Part 1. Biography and academic career. A. Early life and education. Born in 1910 in Boston, Massachusetts. Attended Harvard University, earning his PhD in history in 1938. Specialized in historical cycles, civilizations, and elite influence on political power. B. Teaching career, taught at Harvard, Princeton, and Georgetown University. At Georgetown School of Foreign Service, he mentored students in international relations and geopolitics. His most famous student was Bill Clinton, who mentioned Quigley in his 1992 Democratic National Convention speech. C. Research focus, studied the rise and fall of civilizations, examined secret societies, banking elites, and their influence on history. Claimed a global financial elite manipulated world events for their own interests. Part 2. Major works and theories. A. Tragedy and Hope. A History of the World in Our Time, 1966. Quigley's most famous book, covering world history from 1895 to 1965. Main argument: a small group of financial elites and policymakers have directed world affairs to maintain global stability. Key topics discussed: the role of international banking institutions, the British and American elites' control over geopolitics, the manipulation of world events by powerful groups, the formation of global governance institutions like the United Nations, the IMF, and the World Bank. B. The Anglo-American Establishment, published posthumously in 1981, investigates the history of the British elite's influence on world affairs, examines how a secret society, inspired by Cecil Rhodes, sought global control. Main claim: a network of powerful elites in Britain and America shaped world events through government institutions, academia, and finance. C. Quigley's view on secret societies acknowledged the existence of the Milner Group, an elite circle influencing British foreign policy. Believed the Round Table movement led to the Council on Foreign Relations, CFR. Unlike conspiracy theorists, Quigley didn't oppose these elites. He believed they were necessary for world stability. Part 3. Key theories and arguments. A. The role of financial elites. Quigley argued that global financial institutions, central banks, private financiers, manipulate economies and politics. He described how groups like the Bank for International Settlements, BIS, secretly influence policies beyond democratic control. B. Controlled democracy. Claimed that elections and political parties are often a facade controlled by elite networks. Stated that both major political parties serve elite interests, maintaining the illusion of choice. C. The Tragedy and Hope. Concept: tragedy, the elite controlling global events for self-interest. Hope: Quigley believed that if properly structured, global governance could prevent chaos and lead to a stable world order. D. Secret societies and Round Table influence. Linked the Rhodes Trust, Chatham House, and the CFR to a long-term plan for Anglo-American world dominance. Stated that elite societies do not operate like shadow governments. but rather shape policies through academia, media, and finance. Part 4. Influence on global politics and conspiracy theories. A. Mainstream academic recognition, respected in academic and political circles. His research influenced US diplomats and policymakers. B. Influence on conspiracy theories. Tragedy and Hope became a foundational text for modern conspiracy theories. His research is linked to theories about the New World Order, NWO, Bilderberg Group and Council on Foreign Relations, CFR, as elite control mechanisms. The central banking system as a global manipulation tool. C. Bill Clinton and the Quigley connection. In his 1992 Democratic National Convention speech, Bill Clinton praised Quigley, saying, "As a teenager, I heard a professor named Carroll Quigley. He said that the difference between democracy and dictatorship is that in a democracy, you can throw the rascals out." But he also argued that a network of elites helped guide our institutions. Many saw this as proof of elite influence on modern US politics. Part 5. Controversies and criticism. A. Association with conspiracy theories. Many historians argue that Quigley's work was misinterpreted. Conspiracy theorists exaggerated his findings, making him a central figure in elite global control theories. Part B. Questionable objectivity. Quigley did not oppose elite control. He believed it was often necessary. Critics say he justified the power of financial elites rather than exposing corruption. C. Limited access to tragedy and hope. Some claim that tragedy and hope was intentionally removed from circulation. Publishers allegedly stopped printing the book due to its controversial revelations. Part 6. Quigley's legacy and modern relevance. A. Continued influence. Still referenced in geopolitical analysis, academia, and conspiracy theory circles. His ideas on elite influence remain relevant in discussions of globalization. B. Influence on political movements. Both progressives and conservatives cite Quigley to argue that global elites control policy, that government is manipulated, that financial and corporate interests dominate governments. C. Relevance in the digital age. With the rise of big tech, global finance, and centralized institutions, Quigley's insights feel more relevant than ever. His work predicted modern concerns about corporate control, surveillance, and media influence. Conclusion: the legacy of Carroll Quigley. Check. He was a respected historian with deep insights into elite networks and geopolitics. Check. His research became a foundation for theories about financial and political control. Check. While often cited in conspiracy theories, Quigley himself supported elite-led stability. Check. His ideas remain central to discussions on globalization, democracy, and hidden power structures. Carroll Quigley's work continues to shape debates on global governance, making him one of the most influential and controversial historians of the 20th century.
Thank you for watching. Please share the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out other series including 10-minute synopses or complete audiobooks on HennessyHendo on YouTube. Improve your vocabulary. Be more fun at parties. Increase your knowledge. Become a literary master like Hendo.